all the other podcasts are not entertaining you in the world, there comes a time when you need the number one podcast to save you from boredom. UnCensor the Conversation Podcast. We are here for the people, always. I say, how you doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know, man. It is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, the best film writer and director in St. Louis. Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood Music Artist, #1 bestseller, business recipient of the year award winner, Lacey G. Souldier Turner. And this is UnCensor the Conversation Podcast. We are live right now. We on Facebook, we on YouTube, we on Instagram. If you do not catch us today, you can catch us tomorrow on where you listen to your podcast, whether it's Amazon, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Spotify, Pornhub, wherever you listen to, get your lotions and get your bullets and all that type of stuff and listen to us while you enjoy yourself. But I don't know if we on Pornhub though, but possibly could be. But we about to have another crazy show. Y'all know how we always do. So first up, we got Ms. Busy Boss. Y'all already know, radio host, the wonderful, amazing, talented Stacey White in the building.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Also, y'all, I want to say thanks to everybody who's been reaching out, hitting me up in my inbox. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate your inspiration, your condolences, everything. Y'all are like my fans. I can't wait to start my other show so I can have all of you guys be a part. Thank you, guys. Let's get it. Happy Monday.
All right, and then the next up we got, if you always want to know if she high, get a surprise, all you got to do is look at her eyes. We got the person who always throwing shade, Tabitha throwing shade. Should I tell you the building?
Because I don't even know that first part. Don't even make sense. But yes, Tabitha throwing shade, Shantae. How y'all doing? Let's get it. It's going to have a happy Monday.
And then we got the next person. She stopped selling heroin, fentanyl. She don't sell no more drugs and that type of stuff. Now she sell mushrooms. We got Tara Michelle in the building. Let's
Lord
get it.
Jesus. 2 for 5. It's me, Tara Michelle. You can find me on YouTube at Opinionated Sense and Instagram Opinionated_Sense.
Bars. And then we got the next person who got the backstory to every story you want to hear about in America, out of space, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Ricky, what they used to call her. We got backstory Ricky up in it.
I ain't got all the stories, but did you hear about that? No, I'm just playing. Yeah, catch me. I'm out here getting something to eat right now. I catch me after I finish eating.
Who raised this nigga?
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Thank
Then
you.
we got my boy, you already know, battle rapper, hip hop artist. His name used to be Tone Bone, same home, but now he's long gone. Don't forget the 3 we got. Tone Bone and I don't know. We gonna talk. Tone ain't said that since he been here. They were roughing.
Yeah, I heard me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's poppin'? How y'all doing tonight?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Indeed, indubitably. Then we got my boy. You know what I'm saying? You can't spell his name without put St. Louis in it. The Lou up in this world. We got my boy Louis up in the building.
What it do is Gateway Lou. Let's get it cracking.
Hey, so you see my background?
Yeah, I saw that bug. David Ruffin. Tone Ruffin.
I'm him.
Then we got my boy who was late to the show. Let's get it. No, playing. Happy birthday to the Ninja Dope. You know what I'm saying? Listen, his name is Coochie, and he be smashing all the coochie. My boy Nucci in the building.
Nucci, you what a nigga?
I don't know where that nigga.
Probably walking the moon somewhere.
There you go. There you go.
Hey,
Right here,
hey,
nigga. What's the word? What's the
today your
word?
birthday, Nucci.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, hey, happy belated. First of all,
For sure, for sure. Appreciate it, bro.
I view Leos. I view Leos as motherfuckers that wanted to be Virgos that just came too soon.
Hey,
What
what's
is
that
that
noise?
noise?
What's the
Oh,
noise?
somebody making some crazy noise.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
don't know
you? Is
what
that
that
you,
noise
Ricky?
is.
No.
Ricky was on
Yeah,
mute.
it can't. Is it me?
Hold on. Somebody, let me find out who that is. Hold on. Okay,
It ain't me. I just
Ricky
muted.
on mute. Okay, it just stopped. All right, it's back. What the heck? Hold on.
Because why it sound like popcorn and water?
It ain't Nucci. I know, right? It ain't Tara. What the heck is going on?
Is it Louis?
Let me see. Let me meet Louis. Louis, it was you. You got a fan or something going on, or I don't know.
Ain't nothing going on over here.
Look, what I mute you is go away. Go, hey,
All
hey,
right,
Louis,
let's.
go out and come back in.
Yeah.
Say, I ain't got nothing going on. He said, well, when I mute you, it's gone.
Right.
All right, yeah.
Rude.
So let's get into this
That's the
first.
AT&T network.
Listen, man.
He not on that one. Remember, he held that one up. Remember, he held the AT&T one up. He not on the AT&T one. Pay attention. Backstory, Ricky.
She did get you. She did get you.
I was just being sarcastic. I
Don't
knew
do
it
my
wasn't the
don't do
AT&T.
my retirement plan.
Let me raise you, niggas. All
This
right, let's
motherfucker
get into
here.
this first time. A lot of y'all sit there,
Retirement plan.
a lot of y'all sit there videos
Yeah,
this week too.
retired.
So we got a lot of videos, but we're gonna get into this first topic today. I think you said this 10 times. It say if blank was an Olympic sport, I totally have a gold medal.
Smoking weed.
All right,
Damn,
told.
Ricky.
That's it, told. I already know told and Nucci. All right, Nucci, go ahead.
Hell yeah, motherfucker smoking motherfucking blanks. Biggest day, all day, but roll 3.5s in the woods with the filter. Do it professionally, you know what I'm saying? So you smoke all your weed.
Who raised these expert ass?
I don't think. No, hold up. I think it might be sleep for me. If sleeping was an Olympic sport,
I'm rolling up next.
That sleeping?
yeah.
They got shit. I wish I could get some sleep.
Nigga,
All right. What about you, Tara?
I think I do being a mom pretty well. So I would say being a mom.
Oh,
Who raised this next another play? Louis.
Um,
It's like if blank was an Olympic sport, you would totally have a gold medal.
if thinking was an Olympic sport.
Yeah, you think a lot, huh?
Yeah, I'm a thinker. Yeah, I'm a problem solver.
All right, Tab.
Probably being sarcastic.
yeah.
If that was an
Right.
Olympic sport, I'd have a gold medal.
I can see that, man. All right, Stacy.
I'm gonna say making wigs and eyelashes. I would definitely have a gold medal, and also making money. That part.
All right, Ricky Baker.
Shit talking.
I could definitely
I
see
would
that.
I would have an Olympic. I would have a gold medal in the Olympics for shit talking. I mean, the way that they just did breakdancing, I could probably have a gold medal in breakdancing because they fucked them up. The level of disrespect did toe touches. Yeah, I can have an Olympic medal in breakdancing, and I don't even breakdance the way they just did this shit. Nah, but shit talking 100
All right,
and fact
next.
checking because I be finding out all kind of shit. I
Uh,
can tell you what your phone number was when you was 8.
What was it?
Well, ain't nobody. I'm not gonna do that shit right now. I'm trying to eat.
Hey, so I'm gonna need an undercover investigator for the show, okay? The dating show, okay? Really.
Okay. Okay. I charge by the amount of information you want. I need to know exactly what you're looking for.
All right, man. Look, next topic. It says, "What are you convinced people are pretending to enjoy?"
Can we answer this?
Go
Tubi, Tubi,
ahead. Tara. All right.
Tubi, because I've
Hey,
never watched this
Sarah,
station or
Sarah,
channel in my life, but the clips that I have seen, I'm mortified at the fact that people would actually sit down and destroy their brain cells with that bull
hey,
crap.
hold
So
up,
There's
Tubi,
movies with Jason Momoa on there, so I'm sure
hold
you've
up.
never clicked on
Hey,
I
Tubi.
find
hey,
them anywhere other than Tubi, baby. No, ma'am. And
hey,
Tubi movies, let me be specific. Those movies where they shoot a gun and the bullets fly
You
around the
need
tree
black
3 times
Tubi
and
with
go
these bright
behind a
lights in it,
mountain,
Tara.
I ain't got time.
hey, Tara, I felt the same way, right? But see, this past week or so, I have been getting my brain fucked up because I have been watching the shit out of Tubi. It is some amazing shit on Tubi.
Mm-mm.
I'm
I've
on
seen
Tubi.
I seen a
I take
movie where
offense to that.
a nigga was supposed to be a nigga wife was supposed to be dead, but she wasn't dead. She faked her death and came back and took all that nigga money and framed him for the killing. That shit fucking crazy. That's some Tyler Perry shit.
I
Hey,
ain't doing it.
All
hey,
right,
it be some fucked up camera quality, but hey, them stories, there's some thinking motherfuckers out here for real.
Tab.
I answer this the same way every time. I am convinced people pretend to enjoy relationships, romantic relationships. Single people are more stress free and happier.
No,
I was gonna say that. Like for real. I'm convinced of that shit.
Yep, I agree.
All right, Louis.
I would say the same type of hip hop music.
Mm, I agree with that too. Stacy.
Yeah.
Number one, the relationship for me, like really, these people on social media posting all this shit, like they enjoying life and shit. I have people in my inbox all the time, like for real, like
Mm.
quit faking it, just do you, but tell the truth.
All right, Rick.
Originally I was gonna say people are tired of each other. Um, and then people be pretending to enjoy their jobs. And we know that that's a lie.
That's not a lie. I love my
I love
job.
my job.
I hate
People
my
be
job.
pretending to enjoy their jobs, and a
Okay,
lot
so
of
Tom,
people do
Virgos like
not.
their job, huh?
I like my job.
I like the work I do.
No,
I
they
hate the
don't. I
people I
know.
work
I can feel
for.
fulfillment.
Yeah, I really,
I know
yeah,
it's weird as shit, but I really do.
yeah. Like I feel weird if I don't go to work.
Tabitha like all the pink people.
All right, Tom Bone.
I think
Right,
people,
you, Tara.
I think people are pretending to
I am
like.
not pink.
I'm on today. Sorry, Bo.
I think people are pretending to enjoy themselves. I don't think a lot of people like really fuck
Mm.
with themselves.
Nigga, talk some truth right here now, man.
That was good.
That part, Tom, you are so right. That part right there. Like my
I agree
therapist,
with
like, look, spend some time with yourself. I said with myself. What you
Hey, I swear,
mean?
Stacy, my grandma used to tell me all the time. She would be like, "Hey, you should get to know that guy Antonio. He's a pretty cool guy to know." You know?
Oh,
Oh, that's so sweet.
that sounds like a granny.
All right, Nooch.
Uh, shit, Tone hit it right on the nose for me, for real. I was gonna say something about the same thing, but like, shit, I say people pretend like they enjoy company. There's a lot of people out here who need some alone time and they enjoy their alone time. You know what I'm saying? So there's motherfuckers out here who pretend like they want people around, but they really don't.
I'm glad I'm one of them people that tell people that I don't want to be bothered. I can't fake the funk. I can't
Yeah,
act like I
it's
like
some
you if I
people
don't
who
like
can't. Yeah, it's some people who can't say no. You know what I'm saying? They can't say no when their friends be like, "Hey, let's get together," and all. You know what I'm saying? When all these people and shit want to fucking bombard
Hey,
them
hey,
for their
hey,
time and
hey,
energy.
that's the truth, Nucci. And when my motherfuckers be like, acting like, oh well, I'm a good person. I do this for you. I do. You know, you don't really want to do that shit. You just doing that shit so people can't look at you a certain way or won't say some shit. You hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck all that shit. You can
I
call
mean,
me
it's
an
just for telling
asshole.
my friends I'm coming and not coming.
On
Or,
my
or
mama.
like,
On
or
my
like
mama.
when
Niggas
you
know.
are you,
Niggas
or
know.
like if you're in a relationship and you try to be supportive, like with helping out and doing shit, and you really don't want to, but you want to show support, so you do it anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
not taking care of what you want to do in your life, you help others, and
Absolutely not.
it's not good.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit.
Absolutely
Right.
not. I used to do that. Absolutely not.
That
Yep.
shit will
All that
kill
shit
you.
on
You
that
hear me?
same level.
That shit will kill you stressing over somebody else's problem. Fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, we got it. What is coming up?
Did Lou answer?
Louis, go
Yeah, I
ahead, Louis.
said hip hop. I said hip hop.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
he's at
sorry.
the
Yeah.
same.
Okay, my bad.
Hold on, y'all trying to see. We got it coming. What is coming up? Or
Say I love you.
No, I don't see any
My
comments.
everything. That's my shit.
that's
Oh my God, really?
You know
I
how to
don't
do
see
the little
none
dance,
either.
the little
Nah,
TikTok
I
dance?
can't dance at all. You hear me? That's why I started rapping. I can't dance. You hear me? I had to get on beat somewhere. You hear me?
Well, if you can be on beat rapping, you can dance. Okay.
Yeah, shit, the
Let's
fuck
face
is, boy.
Hey,
I look
boy,
like
you
my name
you
Billy out
wish.
there on the dance floor. No type
Boy,
of motherfucking rhythm. You hear me?
right.
Wayne
I
says
can't
I think
dance
a
worth
lot
a
of
shit.
people pretend they like to be alone and low key screaming for someone to talk to.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, that's real
That
shit.
too.
Look,
That too.
because the thing is, we were created to need each other. We were created to like we need human companionship, no
We
matter what the
tribal.
relationship is. Like not like a intimate relationship, like woman or man, like but just people. Period. We are made to be around each other, and it's but the
Mm-hmm.
society got motherfuckers thinking that I'm independent. Shit is where it's at, and now motherfuckers going crazy because they fight so hard to be alone when your body is designed to do something else by nature.
Right. Independence ain't real.
I said I was gonna start charging to be a companion. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like it's a lot of people who really want to, have somebody around them and stuff. I could just fly around the world and be somebody's companion.
Yeah, hey,
And they
start a like you know how they used to do like the phone shit, do the FaceTime shit now since we got FaceTime. Like I'll be your buddy for $5.99 a minute.
and I'm good with that.
A
Stacy,
minute
Stacy, that
is
kind of sound like
wild.
escorts.
Wait, I used to be a phone sex operator. It's
Yeah,
not a
y'all talking
problem.
about
I
phone
can
sex.
do
I'm
that
talking
shit.
about people that's calling like big brothers
I
and
know what
brothers.
you're talking about, Tone, but
Prevent
I'm saying,
suicide. Y'all
no, but
taking somewhere else, man.
I'm
Committed
saying that's nothing
suicide,
to
I
do
said
Lord
it. I
prevent
Jesus.
can do it.
prevent suicide, sister. You
I
know
can
the
do
one
it.
eight
I
hundred
can do
number.
it.
The crazy thing about that is that if Stacy really went and started a company, started doing it, most of the people she'd be companions with would have mates. She'd be sitting right there on the couch while their mate was sitting there ignoring them, being the friend they need, even though they in a relationship.
Well, hey, let's
Ooh,
not make the
hey,
money.
Sarah, hey, you making too much sense right now. You can't talk like that on the internet.
All right, man.
Because I be wondering that shit. Why do people put more effort into their friendships than they would they relationships when they person is supposed to be their best friend?
So
I don't know because I never understood the dude dynamics of that.
I'm good.
yeah, I ain't never been no friend of no bros before hoes. I
Mm-mm.
love my
I mean,
hoes.
I heard it, but I also know like dudes do that a lot.
Yeah, no, there's a
And I'm
thing.
saying like even firsthand experience, like a nigga will homeboy will call and be like, "Hey, let's go do this," and nigga jump up like he putting on heels and grabbing his purse to go run out the door with his homeboy. But then his gal will say, "Let's go do something," and then the nigga had, "Oh, I was tired. I'm tired." Nigga, you was just tired with that nigga too. Nigga had the same energy, but
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
niggas
that's
want to
true.
do that.
On a dude end, to me, I know a part on the dude end is more fucked up. Than like that's kind of like weird, bro. That's like gay.
Right. Exactly.
Like for real, like females, I you get a little bit more leeway, but it's still kind of fucked up. But a dude jumping up saying, "Hey, I'm finna go with my partner all the time," but never jumping up and saying, "I'm go with my girl," that's kind of like yeah. But shit, nowadays females be yeah, they friends be that yeah. So shit, it's the same shit. So motherfuckers, yeah.
All right, yeah. Let me get to one of your videos. Here we go.
I already knew I had him because there was simply no competition out there for me. But let's just look at it objectively. You had this average Black American guy who now was able to choose between what he was dealing with before and somebody completely new. And let me tell you, the moment I stepped into that man's life, he really didn't know how to deal with my femininity because I was not loud. I was not screaming. I was not trying to, be louder than him. I didn't interrupt him because that's not something that I learned from home. If somebody would speak, and especially a man, you would let that man speak and then you would listen and then say whatever you have to say, right? So I was clean. I cooked. He didn't know what it was when a woman is actually in the room asking him, like, do you want something to drink? Before I got myself something to drink. Do you want something to eat? Before I started to eat my food, I would ask him, do you want to have a bite? I would come out of nowhere and just have a fruit bowl and just offer him some fruit. He didn't know none of this. So my husband, back then boyfriend, really thought this was a dream come true. He didn't know how to deal with none of this because all this me coming through, just being nurturing by nature, his peoples and his family didn't even do that for him. Like the family, there is no family unit. The average family, especially Black American family, has barely a family unit. There is no breakfast, lunch, and dinner at set times. And these are things that I introduced my husband to with my family. Can you imagine that impact that I had on him back then? So gentlemen, do not be afraid of traveling. There are so many more women out there who are willing to take care of you. It doesn't matter if they're young. It doesn't matter if they're older. They are willing to take care of you, willing to work with you, willing to be a part of your life. You don't have to deal with whatever you are dealing with back in your hometown because unfortunately, a lot of American women are lost in the delusional world that they are living in, and they don't even understand that they are going to be lonely for a long time, if not for the rest of their life. They say by choice, but I don't believe them.
Please let me go first.
Well,
She told you, motherfuckers.
Can't
Ooh.
tell
but
nobody
look,
shit
but
because I
look,
do the vote
the
for
title,
Best. You get the
the
vote for Best
title.
Hold on, let
here.
me uh let
That
me
part.
let me rewind
But
comment.
look
I
though,
ain't coming from last time.
look
I ain't
though.
said cause your girl sucked the fun out of everything and your partner gonna be with the shits. All right, but go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah, that shit did.
Okay, look. If she want to take care of that man, by all means, baby, take care of that man. Cause a man you ain't gonna have to take care of him. He looking for another mama. See, and American Black women, we ain't going for that shit. We didn't did it long enough. I have no issue with being a partner to my man. I'm not his mother. I'm not gonna be like, I allow him to speak. Get your issue off your chest. You're not gonna use me as no punching bag. And ma'am, if you don't live in a motherfucking America, please don't be coming over here trying to talk about what the fuck America like. Please don't tell me how a Black woman treats a Black man. Now, as soon as that nigga go upside your head, Miss German, then I want you to come back and say, my husband, my boyfriend then, and my family, because we all live together. And then when he divorce your ass because he cheating on you with your cousin, then I don't want to hear the shit. But to digress and be a more positive person, I get the point you were trying to make, but please don't try to single it out as if you know what a Black woman goes through with a Black man. And you're German, so why is no German man after your ass? Okay, I'm done. I ain't
All
finna
right,
keep
go
going
ahead,
on that.
Tone Bone.
First of all, to go to your last point, why ain't no journey? Hey, like for a lot of people that really like outside of this country, the Black man is really something like way heavier than he is in America.
Yes.
So for a woman outside of America to get a Black man to her, she found like she got gold. Like that's just how like different religions or different races of people view like Black men. They know about us what we don't
Facts.
know about us.
Facts.
And it's not even just saying like, oh no relationship shit. It's just like cultural, like they know about us what we don't know about us. You get what I'm saying? So that part. Secondly, what she said was very interesting. She was definitely going there next, so motherfuckers gonna take offense to what she's saying and really not try to understand what she's saying. Um, it's a lot of truth in it. Ricky say, I love it when women. I don't love it. I hate it, but a thing when I'm not his mother, I'm not his mother. But if your man's sad, you gonna hold him. If he's hungry, you're gonna feed him. If he hurts himself, you're going to try to do whatever you can to make sure you can make it better for whatever that moment. Them the same thing that a mother would do. The same way as the man's role as your man is to provide. The same way your father once provided for you. So this whole I'm not going to be his mom. I'm not going to do this. I'm not. That's just a silly ass attitude to create like friction, because you're going to be, the nature of a woman is to nurture. You're going to nurture your man the same way you nurture your child. Now, you're not going to goddamn me tell him what to do. Or you got to go to work. You got to clock in at 7. You ain't going to wake him up and all that other shit like that, like you would your son.
She gonna do that.
Man, that's not what she's saying. That's definitely not what she's saying. So what she's saying is, the first thing she said, he was shocked at her femininity. So fuck the cooking, fuck the nature and everything that came with it. The fact that she remained feminine in moments where he used to getting like debates, she just said, "Okay, honey, I understand." Like, it's something totally different. It's a fucking culture shock. So where the thing is, it's like relationships shouldn't be an argument. It shouldn't be something that people wanna like be mad at, because like you're gonna have difference of opinions, difference of views. They're just two different people. To where what she's saying is she's just playing her role as a woman, and a lot of American women have gotten a strong mentality. Like, I'm a strong black woman. I'm a strong woman. It's not. You're not supposed to be strong. You're supposed to be feminine. I understand, like, oh, we've been through this and we've been through that. I get you. I understand 100%. I'm not saying that goddamn you going through some shit ain't nothing. You hear me? But it says something about the person that can go through things and still remain what they're supposed to be in the end. To where to be
Love all of that.
to be a woman in the beginning is to be a woman in the end. To be a man in the beginning is to be a man in the end. If a man breaks down and says, "I can't do this no more," he fucked up. The world on them. But they comfort women in America, and like it's okay for you not to be a woman. To where it's a cultural thing more so she's speaking from. Not even a thing of she's attacking. Like, she just point out the fucking
But she
obvious.
kind of did. The
She
thing
pointing
is,
out
like,
the obvious.
she can't speak on a black woman if she has never been
It's
a
on
black
TV.
woman. She can't
It's broadcasted how women talk to
black
men.
woman if
Like,
she's never been a black woman.
you see it, and
Do
she's
your
with a
grandma
black
talk to you
man.
like that?
What?
Do your grandma talk to you like that?
She said, "Did your grandma talk to you like that?"
Talking like what?
I don't think she's speaking on black women. I think she's just speaking of being a woman. I don't think it's just about a black woman. I think
Speaking
she's telling
specifically on black
men.
women, she
I feel
said
like
black
she's telling
No,
black
no.
American
men.
women.
She's
The
telling black
title
men
said
about their
black
choices and
women.
their
She
selections.
said
She's
American
telling
women.
black men about their choices and their
She
selections
said
if they
American
decide
black
to
women.
race.
I don't know if y'all heard the same
Yeah.
thing.
But she's telling us as
She
black
said American
men
black women.
that we don't have to subject ourselves to just American black women. It's women all over the world that look at you as kings and that will praise you as the man that you are and treat you the way that you want to be treated without all the extra stuff. That's what she's saying.
And it's certainly men out there that would treat us the same. So there you go. That part.
So what's the problem? So what's the problem with what she's saying?
Man, that
I don't
shit's
feel
so
like she's
fucking
saying
All
funny.
right,
anything
hold
wrong.
on. Let me
If
get some order back. Go ahead, Tab.
I didn't find it offensive, but I can see where it could be. Some people don't like to hear correction from certain people. It's
Right.
hard to hear. Sometimes we don't like to have ears held up to our faces from certain people that we feel don't have our walk. But I don't find offense to it because she didn't teach me anything, because I move like she stated. So I didn't find offensive to that. But the offense was someone that you feel that really is not what she does for her guy. Is that it was someone that doesn't look like you telling you how you should behave to a guy that looks like you. But sometimes we have to not get mad at the source and just hear the message.
Yes.
Because the message does win.
All right,
Who you Virgo today, sister?
Well,
go ahead, Nucci.
Message was that
I
she
mean,
get him some water before she get herself something to drink.
this the thing,
Because
shit.
it
She,
shows it's nurturing. It's catering. I'm sorry. I was wanted to answer the question since she did ask it. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's catering. It just shows that you are softer and you win more with being soft. So
Right.
it's not saying, motherfucker, you want something to drink? It's,
No.
hey, babe, I brought you some ice water. But it's hard for some people. It's natural to me.
Look,
But some
but and
I
I
see
I
it's
mean,
didn't
not
take
natural
offense
for
to
some
her,
people.
and I honestly do that for my men. So when I have like feel men and stuff like that, I do. I'm soft with my men. I'm soft. I do all of it for my men. For
Okay.
men, I'm like that. For niggas, then
well,
I'm like that with niggas. Niggas get nigga treatment.
I'm like that with
well,
black men because
this,
I
I
feel
look
the
at it,
world isn't.
y'all.
So
Go ahead,
But
Nucci.
this the whole thing, man. Look, she talking about doing some motherfucking common courtesy ass shit though. This ain't even no motherfucking shit that you just do in fucking relationships. I don't even know what the fuck wrong with grown ass people today. Like, this ain't no fucking shit you just do in relationships. If I go in the motherfucking kitchen to make me a fucking snack and I got company over here, I don't give a fuck who you is, man, woman, whatever. If your ass motherfucking me looking like you want some or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna offer. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And shit, so like, come on, man. This some common courtesy ass shit. This
can
ain't
I
no
throw some
motherfucking
shade?
me. You can
Did
throw
Lacey
shade
just
all
say
you want to.
facts? As many times as we've been over his house recording, he never give us no bottled water. Stacy and I had to bring my own water on Monday. She talking about some facts, and I been thirsty over
but
there.
who is always giving stuff though? Who is the one that
You,
always
I
that
be
part?
over people's
Person
house in
who
that
always
damn
want
building,
credit.
hungry and thirsty. They say go to you. What you say? You got a vending machine? Oh, okay.
Praise all you niggas, and that's facts.
So, but
Facts.
look, but nah, for
Look,
real
like
though, this
Tab,
this common
you just
courtesy shit.
use your free take off the skirt. One of your free cards. So
But yeah, man, that's just
hey,
common
Tab.
courtesy shit though. This ain't no motherfucking relationship ass shit. Like, I don't even know why people think that's some shit that you just do in fucking relationships. You know what I'm saying? And so come on, that's just being motherfucking me nice to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? People just don't know how to be nice. And nurturing is shit. Part of being nice. You know what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker got a woman and shit like that, nigga, sometimes the nigga not even looking for you to be all super fucking nurturing. Niggas know what the fuck they got over here. But a nigga do expect for their motherfucking woman to be nice to him. That's some shit that don't happen for real.
Who said that?
Right.
Okay. Disha, are you finished?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. Tara, did you go?
No.
Okay. I'm stepping up for Lacey for a second. He has to take a phone call. Tara, can you go ahead and go,
Okay.
please?
I agree with you, Tabitha. My only problem with her delivery, this is how I feel. She knew it was going to be combative, and Black women would take offense to this, whether they should or not, whether it's a mirror in front of them or not. If you want to talk to men, because that's who she was pretending to be talking to, then state your message, and you can leave out you don't have to deal with what you're dealing with in your hometown. You don't have to. American women just don't. You're not an American woman, so don't speak to it. Just talk to those men and say, don't put yourself, don't be stagnant. Go to other countries, travel the world. There are women like me out there. Keep it just focused on you and your qualities, and tell them to go fly free or whatever. I just don't think she needed to speak or address it to women in that way. And she knew it was going to be a problem. Whether a hit dog will holler, it's just rude to me. And it's unnecessary to address them when you want to talk to the man about something. My other thing is this: when it comes to us, we are broken people, Black women and Black men. So when I can't, I'm gonna go back to my ex-husband who was abusive. When he went through the anger management classes that the court forced up on him and all that good stuff, and he came back and asked me, can we try again? I told him, Anthony, if you really did change, I didn't believe he did, and I was correct. But if you really did change, go find a woman who don't know the monster that you are, because I've seen him. And the first time you get mad about something, I'm gonna go right back into that bag and think you coming in. I can't unsee what I already know. So go find a clean slate, no matter what she looks like, and she never has to know what you are capable of. So in that situation, when we lived here, they set up the welfare system, they pit us against each other. Right now, we're in the middle of a man versus woman war. That's the most vicious thing I've ever seen. Of course, we weren't raised in a two-family household in Germany where they taught us that. Of course, we don't have all the same things that she does, nor does she have what we have. So we don't see them as this pristine king that they're learning about in Germany and Africa and Haiti and Jamaica, because we were broken and pitted against each other.
I
It's
agree.
not that we don't want to, and I wish to God we could get to that place, but shit has been done to us that she'll never experience or know about. So that's why I think she needs to just stay out of the part of our dynamic and speak to what she has to offer and leave it at that.
I, I love it. And it's the first time I agree with like
Louis,
a
go.
person on a
Yeah,
level that I agree with.
Louis and Stacy did
And
not go.
that's my thing. So I cannot go. Is
Yes,
that
Stacy can go.
and that's my thing. Like there's a lot of women out here that do that. Like I do that. That's nothing. That's nothing for me to do. I always make sure that I feed him first or ask if he wants some. Even if I'm out shopping or getting myself something, I call, be like, you want some, babe, blah 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 blah. But do the men do that for us? So let's not go there. It's like a lot of women do this type of stuff. This is nothing, but a lot of women are getting with the guys that don't do that for them. So then when there's an argument or something, and we're always throwing up like, well, I do this for you and you don't, then they want to see us as this bad person that wants to argue or something. But no, the fact is you all need to treat us like we treat you. And the men, I mean, if the men are doing something where they're treating the women special and stuff, the women need to treat y'all like that, vice versa. It's just come
Well,
together. If your partners 50-50 or be as such, treat each other the way you want to be treated, and that's just what it is.
well, it's supposed to be that. You know what I'm saying? This you
But
supposed to
it's
be
not
giving
that, and
every.
you know
You,
this, Nucci. You know it's not
you
this. We
supposed to
talk
be.
about
Well,
this.
I do this. I reciprocate, and I reciprocate by opening doors and all that shit. Being a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? You give back in the way that you're supposed to give back as a motherfucking man, just like a woman give back in the way that she's supposed to give back as a fucking woman. Woman show her nurturing side, a man be a gentleman and be protective, and
But
so
that's
on.
that's what we've lost. There's none of that. Like that's why you see all these kids out here running, ruling the world and being disrespectful. They don't open the doors and stuff because they're being taught wrong or not taught at all. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So you're supposed to treat people like you want to be treated, basically. And Nucci, we talk about this all the time. I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
yeah. So
All right, Louis.
I mean, just getting back to the video, I feel like I feel what Tabitha was coming from when she was like, the last part of it was kind of like a shot, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was personal for her because I feel like the whoever she was jamming with, the brother that she was jamming with, she probably seen a certain sense of trauma, just um, the lack thereof of what he probably was receiving from the opposite sex. And when she probably did it, it probably came from a personal place with her in that space with that dude. But I feel like I feel like she's spot on with like I think what she was saying more than anything, even with all the sisters saying that I do this for my dude, or I do this to do this. I think it's a difference when you're doing something because you feel like you're responsible to do it, or because it's an
Facts.
obligation,
Yes. Okay.
versus to be doing it with love. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
You a man can tell the difference from when a
mm.
woman doing something with love because it's gonna hit different. You know what I'm saying? And I think that even with sisters, they'll do something, but they still probably have an attitude while they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all sisters. I'm not speaking for all sisters unanimously, but just the dynamic. And I think that, she said, it come from um, a lot of black women got daddy issues. They didn't have their daddy or their mama talk bad about their father. So when the next black man come in demonstrating what he demonstrating, it's like control. It's like he coming in who he think he is, and like she said, a lot of sisters wasn't taught. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dynamic, but that's no excuse. How much longer we gonna keep using that as an excuse to not be our greatest potential. I think that we need to quit using that the next person doing this and the next person doing that to continue being the same way. I think we got to elevate at some point and grow past that and do better.
And putting together programs and things and teaching is the way that you do that. Am I right? Like I see a lot of these programs now for teenagers and people and stuff. I commend them for that because
For sure.
that's much needed.
For sure. On both sides.
All right. Let me get to another one of y'all videos right quick. I think this is from Tone.
Why does my husband shut down every time I try to address issues with him? I wish he wasn't so immature. What your husband is doing is something called stonewalling, which doesn't really speak to quote unquote his level of maturity, but rather his inability to cope with marital conflict, which a lot of men struggle with. When you address an issue with your husband, you might be coming from a place of criticism, meaning that you're using words such as always or you never. You're attacking your partner's character versus their behavior. So your husband starts to feel flooded and he shuts down as a way to protect himself against the perceived attack or to try to preserve your relationship because he doesn't want the conflict to escalate. But while he's trying to preserve your relationship, he's missing out on that connection that you're deeply searching for in that moment. All you want to feel is heard and seen, but you feel rejected by him shutting down. And you probably get louder trying to pull back his attention, but it just causes him to withdraw even more. Why does my husband...
Tone, go ahead and take that. I think that was for you.
I'm like, I'm giving some food on my fat ass.
Wait, what?
He said he can't go right now because he's getting them some.
I heard.
I got like some taco shit, and I got to put it together.
Louis, I'll let you take it first.
So funny.
What are your thoughts on that?
He was. I think he was. From what he was speaking on was he was talking about stonewall, and I guess and I'm just guessing that term means that when you place a wall up because of the person who you're speaking with using certain words that make you shut down because it's as though they trying to like critique and criticize you instead of just getting that point across about what it actually is, that the point. And I think that is a major issue. I think that the way you communicate with the person that you're in that space with makes all the difference. I feel like you have to learn and evaluate the do's and don'ts when it comes to communicating with that person to get the greatest result. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to get your point across. So if the way you communicating, if you feel like you got to get the last word, that might not be the best way to communicate to a man, because in that way he might feel like you making him feel inferior. I feel like communication is about getting to know your mate and trying to be able to articulate yourself in the best fashion.
All right, Nucci.
I mean, yeah, bro pretty much said it. Look, people shut down, man, when you attack them. That's just what it is in urban communities today. You know, a lot of people don't know how to deal with confrontation like that, probably without fighting and shit like that. And for men who don't fight women and put their hands on women, you know what I mean? That's a real common aspect for them, is to shut down, and they will cut off communication with that woman. You know,
to try to remain calm and preserve the situation.
Exactly. You know, that's a real common thing for guys who don't put their hands on women. So yeah, I don't think women understand what they do to certain guys like that. I did that in my first relationship I was in for 10 years. So
you was in a relationship how long, Nick?
10 years, nigga. Shit. So
Me too.
Hey, it's crazy how you say that shit. It sounds like you talking about a prison bed. The way
That's
you
what I said when I was on mute. It sounded like a prison scene.
So, look,
that's fucking crazy, God. It's scary.
But for real though, that's just what it is. Shit, I'm done. But
All right, Stacy.
I just don't know what to say about that. I just feel like some men just don't know how to have a deep conversation with women, you know. And when some women are trying to talk and be real about certain things, the men shut down. Well, some men shut down and just don't know how to deal with stuff. And then you end up bickering and fighting, you know, when it's really all about the feelings. I mean, if you can just really have a deep conversation with your loved one, then things will be better. When you're shutting down, ignoring people and things don't get any better. It continues to, go on with craziness. And if you really love somebody, it's about, taking time out to really communicate with the person and care about their feelings. And then life will be much better. That's what it is.
But can let me ask this: how much in a relationship do you need of logic and feelings? Like, ain't it a line to draw somewhere up in there?
Well, when I say feelings, it's all about watching what you say to either him or her. You know what I'm saying? Knowing your mate, you know what you say or what you can say that will potentially hurt your partner's feelings. So you should kind of watch that, especially if your partner has been traumatized or went through things. You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta like take a the road with them as they walk with you. You walk with them. You may be dealing with some things that they're helping you deal with, and they may be dealing with something. So therefore, you got to compromise and help each other out. And but if you don't want to be in that relationship, or you feel like you got other things you must attend to, or somebody else you want to be with, then do that. Don't continue to act like or fake like or be in a relationship that you don't want to be in. That part.
All right, Ricky.
I agree with what he was saying. I am also a culprit in stonewalling people. I used to shut down like that. And I know that my mouth can be reckless sometimes. So I did it as a preventative and a defensive thing so that I didn't say something that I was gonna regret. Because once I said it, I'm standing on that shit. Um And I sometimes I just need a minute to calm down and gather my thoughts. Like I hear you, but yelling at me is going to make me shut down. It's not going to get you the answer that you're looking for. So any dude that yells at me, you're not going to get a response out of me that you definitely not going to get what you're looking for. I feel like we could have a conversation without all of that. You don't yell at me, I don't yell at you. I'm literally a reciprocation of my mate. Like if you see a calmer me, that's because my mate's calmer. You see a rowdier me, that's because my mate's rowdier. Like that's how I am in relationships. Even in my marriage, I was like that. And if I feel like I'm not being heard, I ain't gonna get louder. I'm gonna be quiet. And if you yelling, I'm definitely gonna be quiet. Because one thing my mother did teach me is a mug ain't gonna argue with a wall. They're gonna eventually shut up, and that's how I look at stuff. They're gonna shut up, and they're not gonna keep going back and forth with you if you're not saying nothing.
Yeah.
So I get it 100%.
Wayne said it's 75% logic, 25% feelings. Go ahead, Tab.
I just even forgot what the freaking video was
Then we
now.
were talking about stonewalling and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that like shutting down?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I do that too, because I have to play out the whole conversation in different scenarios before I have it with somebody. Because I think I think it's actually a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing because I don't like to apologize, and I will because I only do it if I mean it. So it gives you a better chance to like say things that you really mean. I don't think it's a negative thing unless he will never have a conversation later. So I think that people should let men have that. Let them have it so they can sit there and maybe because they can't argue. They don't have words like we have. So maybe they do sit so they can think about it and actually be having to have a chance. Because if I come at you right now with a topic, I'm gonna talk somebody's head off. And I got that no matter what the topic is, even if something that they know more about me, I'm just gonna be blah blah blah. But if he's like, hold on, give me a second, let's talk about this tomorrow. He might be able to have a good conversation with me, maybe we'll get somewhere. So yeah, maybe we just need to take it a different way. I don't know, try something different because everything we've been doing as a culture has not been working.
That part.
So let's try something different. Everybody be acting like, well, if they do it first, be first, be a leader, not a follower. I'm so sick of this. Well, they not. Who cares what they doing? I'm still gonna do me. I guess I'm just kind of weird.
All right, go ahead, Tara.
You right.
Okay.
I had to take you out the screens talking stuff yesterday. Bars, not.
I've been waiting on it. I've just been sitting here minding my business, waiting on you to trip. Okay, so
Gotta go ahead.
I agree with this is what I was gonna say. So for me, what Tabitha just said hits the nail on the head. He has to say that. In this dude's video, he was like, the dude just stops talking. He's not saying anything. It is okay if you say, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. I'm not in a good space. You're not in a good space. You're using trigger words. I feel like this is a personal attack. So let's have this conversation tomorrow. But to just stop talking and not say anything at all is going to enrage a certain type of person. And I don't think it's healthy. I think we are living in the craziest times I've ever seen. You know, with the last questions we were just talking about, we're talking about a woman supposed to be a natural nurturer and take care of her man and do this and third. You got some dudes who be like, I don't need her to take care of me. I don't need her to nurture me. I just want her to be a companion, or I just want her for sex. Like, you don't even know these days if the dude that you with wants the traditional things that you were raised to do, or the things that you think as a woman you're supposed to do. He may not be moved at all by you offering him a drink, making him a sandwich, and nothing else. So the story here is we have to learn who we are with, what their love language is, what they like, what they need from us, and provide that.
Yo,
Because if you loving somebody the way you like to be loved and treating them the way you want to be treated, that
don't
may
work.
not be what they want. And if you don't know that and haven't figured it out, even though you're doing the best you can, they're not receiving it at all. So I think that's what we have to do. Learn how to communicate. If you don't like the way she's talking to you, tell her what trigger words not to use. Tell her what octave not to talk to you in. Do all of those things in a calm manner. And women, we have to receive it. And we have to be willing to make the changes. And then when we turn around and say the same thing to you guys, then you have to be receptive as well. Because we need support too. If you guys don't realize, on this show we do a lot of talking about the men, saying all the things we got to bring to the table, but we need that support too.
All right, Wayne said, "Man can definitely argue. It just depends on if they want their relationship out there."
Facts.
All
Is it
right,
my turn yet?
go ahead, Tom.
Damn. Hey, check this out. I listen to all y'all, right? I ain't listen to you, Tab. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I hope your tacos was good.
Yeah, they are. They really are. All right, but check this out. Look,
They not bigger than mine.
They ain't worth a guitar smash.
Yeah, yeah, motherfucker ain't get hit with a guitar for these. I don't know. But I so check this out. I feel like all he really speaking about is the breakdown of communication between men and women, right? Like when Tara just said, just say that. If you just tell me that, and I'm gonna listen to you, honey, that's some bullshit.
I never said that.
You just said, just say that.
Yes, you have, but you have to say it. We're not going to psychically figure it out.
A man that cares, he has said it before he got to the point of shutting down. A man is only going to shut down. A man cannot physically, cannot verbally, like a woman gonna argue a man down like 50 days to one. Like niggas don't like a man don't like arguing. Like we like men are physical. Like at some point somebody got to swing. Like straight the fuck up. That's like what the fuck we steady arguing for? And you got now
right?
That niggas that be arguing. Yeah, I ain't talking about all that shit. I'm just talking about how we made up. Like for real. But to a woman to arguing with a man will never win an argument. That's why they say, happy wife, happy life, everything caters to a woman, because you will never beat your wife in an argument. Like men cannot argue with women. Like straight up. So the thing is, when if I'm saying, hey babe, it is what it is, this, you feel a way. Your emotions are leading you, not your logic. Right now, you're determined to make me know what the fuck you feel by any means, and you're not going to let up until you feel that I understand how you feel.
Fuck that shit, Tom.
Right.
Hear me? You're not going to let up until you feel.
Because if you get it, you
that
get it.
I understand how you feel.
And a nigga been understanding 2 minutes after you said
how
it.
you feel because it's a
Evidently they didn't, because she's still arguing about it.
Nah, people just be gone.
But the thing is where even if it's not in an argument, you could be calm as shit. You can curse a person out without using curse words. You get what I'm saying? You can belittle
Yes,
the
can you
shit out
say
of a
that
person.
again
You can
for
belittle
the
the
people
shit
in
out
the
of a
back?
person and not speak like
Somebody cares
urban
or
like
something.
regular words, but you speaking some demeaning ass words that this person don't even know the fuck you calling them. You didn't call this nigga an ingrate, but you made it sound so beautiful. He happy to be a fucking ingrate. Whatever the
Yes.
fuck. Like for real. Like to where that so the thing is when men are simple. Like we so fucking simple, it's complex when
Boy,
women
y'all got
figure
to
it
stop
out
telling
because
that
they
lie,
think
bro.
women think too hard to like the thing is like you talking to me crazy. You talking to me
Y'all are
based off
not
an
simple. Y'all
emotion.
have to let that
So
lie
when I
go.
say, so if I'm in a situation like, hey, we going back and forth, like, all right, and I shut down, it's because you're not listening. Now, if I'm at work or if I'm outside or something with a motherfucker and I feel like a motherfucker playing with me and not listening to me, I'm finna slap the shit out of them. If my emotions involved that fucking deep, like stop fucking playing with me.
Wait, what?
Like for
What?
real, like stop fucking playing with me. Like straight up, I'm engaged in a conversation with you and I'm putting my emotions online, and you disregarding that. To where what I'm saying, if I took that same emotion and put it towards another human being, I'd have been and beat the shit out of them because of how I actually feel. But with you my woman, and I'm really trying to express to you like, hey, you fucking me up right now. Hey, this shit ain't this, and you not listening to me. So you steady pissing me off. But I gotta remain calm because I can't treat you like nothing else. I gotta respect you as my woman. I gotta love you as my woman. I gotta honor whatever it is you as my woman. I can't handle you how I handle everybody.
Hey
But you
Tom.
handling me like you handle everybody.
Hey Tom Wayne said, if I'm mad, I don't give a fuck how she feel. And
Facts.
he said curse words hit so much better though. You banking on her having the same level of comprehension you do.
That's what helps it when they don't have the same level of comprehension as
Facts.
you do. It
You
hits
get away
harder when
with
they
it.
don't. And they in the dark and they gonna look it up later. Hey Siri, what did that mean?
Yeah, most
And
niggas
it
don't even do
harder.
that, bro. They just become the
Y'all
ignorant.
might need to mess with some smarter people.
But the thing is, all I'm saying at the end of the day is there's a breakdown of communication. Like women just really like even men, men gotta be like more emotional aware. Not emotional, but emotionally aware. Like knowing what can bother a woman and understand what can bother your woman. Like you gotta actually learn how to love your wife. Like as a man, you gotta learn how to love them. We gotta learn that emotion. We gotta control that emotion. We gotta be able to even in protecting them, we gotta still make them feel comfortable and being safe with us.
Say that again. I say
Look,
that for the people in the back.
Well, he
Like
sound like me now.
look, hey Tom, this is a great segue into our next topic. I got it for the men and women, so I'm gonna let you go first on this. So it's a men, is it hard for you to support your woman emotionally?
it's only hard because a lot of men don't understand how to support a woman emotionally. And speaking for self and understanding life, when we come up in the society, how we come up, a lot of young men, regardless of what they go through, you're not going to understand your emotions until you're like mid 35. Like, cause a lot of niggas growing up without like positive male role models. So men got to grow up finding this shit out as they grow. So this is where you get a lot of young niggas in jail and shit because they fucked up and got caught. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we never understood like what it was to be emotional for ourselves. Cause we'll associate emotion with being like, oh nigga, you emotional because you crying over your girl. Not you emotional because you got mad and shot a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, but anger is an emotion. The same way crying or any other emotion, like it's an emotion. So men don't need like as young men, they don't even know how to decipher the different emotions, as opposed to just like attributing it to my emotions are only when I'm feeling soft for my woman. You know what I mean? So where if you don't understand emotion, you can't for yourself. You can't help You can't help a woman. You can't support your woman because you don't understand her. Even if you love her how you can love her and you want to protect her, you will die for her, you'll do all this, but it's too like men are not taught how to control their emotions. They're taught to not have them.
Yep.
All right, Louis.
Facts.
Louis.
That was good.
I feel like that's your responsibility. If you got a woman to support her emotionally, if you don't support her emotionally, then that wouldn't be your woman, because that's what classify as your woman, somebody that you gonna support emotionally. You might not support the rest of the females that you probably don't deal with from an emotional standpoint, but your woman, you gonna support her. I think that's that differentiate your woman from just another woman. You know what I mean? Is the emotional support that you able to give her, because y'all feel for one another. You know what I mean? Because y'all in it together. Um, so I feel like you have to be emotionally intelligent with dealing with people, because you gotta know how to love. Like she was speaking on, you gotta love a person the way they need to love, that they want to be loved, and you have to be emotionally intelligent to know who to love. You know what I mean? That's just how see it.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Well, hold on, Nuti. Let me read Wayne comments. Hold on. All right. Wayne said, I don't like moral victories. I want her to know that I said that she looks like an alpaca by the head without a wig. And he said, hell no, it's not hard to support emotional needs when it's done in spurts. However, if you have to be reassured for the same shit consistently, that's a her problem. And it's only so many times I'm about to deal with this Debbie Downer shit. Talking
Hey,
shit.
hey, Wayne, when the girl get you to fall in love, boy, I'm serious.
Right.
Go ahead, Ducci.
Hey, but he ain't lying on some of this
Fact.
stuff.
Yeah, fact. Real.
This the thing here. People be out here wanting you to validate all these emotions, and they want you to do the same shit every day, every week, every month, and it's for the same shit. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying?
Fact.
Like, come on, man. Like, how many damn times do a motherfucker gotta assure you that whatever the fuck it is, look, if you think one ass cheek is bigger than the other, you know what I'm saying? Then in your head, just let it be. But don't keep asking the nigga every motherfucking day.
Oh my
You
God.
know what I'm saying?
Like
One
that.
It's
ass
like,
cheek bigger than the other. I cannot.
I'm just saying.
Wayne
But
said a lot of people are professional victims.
right, you hear me? So
Men
you
too.
got
Men are
that.
included in that. Oh Jesus.
And it is. He said a lot of people. He ain't say women.
Woo.
Yeah, he
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? So motherfucking motherfuckers gotta realize that you got folks out here who love to play fucking victim. And that's even in relationships. They always want to be the center of attention, the
Right.
center of everything.
Let me ask a question real quick to the fellas.
Yes.
Why is it that anytime we ask a question about a woman and what she needs, you guys go to the negative? Why can't it just be yes, I can support my woman and blah blah blah? Why is it a
You know,
Because we can do it.
I
But
ain't
who
done.
raised this
First
nigga?
and foremost,
I'm
Because
just
all of
asking a
the stuff
serious
y'all talking
question.
about goes the same for the men.
man,
Facts.
I ain't done. First and
Go ahead.
foremost.
Keep on.
Secondly,
Keep on, Professor Nucci.
And then secondly, I ain't saying shit that don't go for men or women. It's on both. You know
Talk,
what I'm saying?
talk,
I
Professor.
always speak on both. So uh I don't appreciate them comments while I'm talking because I always speak on motherfucking both.
Talk that
Goddamn it.
shit, Nucci.
Right.
My
Talk,
comment
That's
was
talk
right.
different.
that
I
shit,
want to know
You
why
know what
Professor.
I'm
y'all
saying?
always so negative
Talk
and
that
hard
shit,
on us. It don't seem
Professor.
So
like y'all can just be nice when
uh
y'all talking about us.
Look, that's his
you
answer.
know,
You can't comprehend
man,
his answer.
I'm asking a question. I'm not telling him he can't have
man.
that answer. I just want, and I said all the men. I just want to know why
Why it gotta
it's
be negative?
always to
Why it
the
can't be his
negative when you talk about us.
why it can't be his
I
real
wasn't
feelings?
done.
Why it gotta be considered negative?
You know
Right.
what, y'all so
Man.
goddamn two faced. It don't make no sense. What
You
y'all
just
can do,
spent it in
we
the circle. Now,
cannot do.
Lacey, you just spent it in a circle. You're not saying the same thing as everybody else.
Nah, but for real though, look,
Fab, that's
man,
number two.
it's
Freestyle.
not a problem. It's not a
We got
problem
one more left.
supporting your motherfucking woman though. I don't. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. No, not a problem supporting your woman emotionally.
Not a
Like
problem
I
at all.
said,
My woman can cry on my
yeah,
motherfucking
like
shoulder.
I think I think some people who don't, they just don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But
Preach.
for others who do that shit, it ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers let people motherfucking cry on their shoulder all day long. Motherfuckers call them. People know who the fuck they can call for consolement. You know what I'm saying? Because they do it. Look, I ain't with no motherfucking body. I get fucking 50 calls a week for some consolement.
Now let me ask you this: are some of those women with men? Do they have men, but they're calling you to be consoled?
Some women,
Hey,
some
hey,
of them
hey,
just friends. Some
See,
of
and
them,
that's
some
what
of
I'm
them my
saying.
male
So when
friends
you
too,
have a
though.
man who doesn't support their woman, they end up going to their male friends, which is supposed to be a no-no. But you're not giving
hey,
her what she needs.
hey,
Hey, hold
Terry.
on. Hey,
Hey,
hold on.
No,
Hey,
just
I
because
feel like
I
that's a
can't.
hey.
That's a different thing. I
Hey, because
can't.
the
That's
thing
just
is,
something I
that
love.
emotion, they can gain an emotional connection that's way deeper than any physical touch. You hear me?
Which is why men need to do their
I do
job.
not. Yeah, I agree with you. Because the
Wayne
fact that
said, hey,
my woman got going crown another nigga's shoulder, I got a whole motherfucking problem.
Wayne said terror. I said people,
He already said that.
and he said because it's never that fucking simple. Terror. If it was, everyone would have happy relationships. Negative. It's the reality, unfortunately.
It doesn't have to be.
Negativity is only
I
your
don't.
It,
I'm
reality
it
not
don't
if
going to
you
have to
make
accept
be.
it
that.
that.
You're right. You don't have to be. That's the thing that we need to get away from
Negativity is
as a
only
culture.
your reality if you make it that. If you become a positive person, that means somebody else on earth is going to be negative, not you. So, like, it's enough people in the world and how things go. Like, it's billions and gazillions of people all over the earth. It's a balance that needed. If you want to be a change, then if you want something, be the change of the something that you want. Like honestly, like as like
Right.
relationship or anything, man. Like if you steady speaking like, oh, bitches ain't shit. I'm telling you from experience, bro. If you steady saying bitches ain't shit, you gonna keep on meeting bitches that ain't shit. You gonna keep on
Facts.
knocking down bitches that ain't shit because
That's the
Hmm.
goat.
your mind is on your mind is on a level to respect bitches that ain't shit, not grown ass women. And
Hmm.
y'all heard me saying bitches. Y'all heard me saying hoes, and I'm telling you, women are not bitches and hoes, bro. You gotta be able to like discern the different versions of what females are. You hear me? Like straight up, it's whores that make billions of dollars. It's bitches that make billions of dollars, but it's grown ass women that make it's everybody on every level of life. Like for real, everybody's on every level of life.
Hey,
Right.
Yeah.
But
hey, Wayne
but it's
said, I don't
levels to this
agree,
shit.
Tom. I'd rather a girl be touched emotionally than dude touching her gag reflex.
Boy, I don't want no nigga next to my woman. No way. But if just imagine a nigga got your girl mind. Fuck her body. He got her mind. He got her heart. When she with you, she thinking about him, nigga. You hear me?
And if he got her mind and her heart, he gonna have a body in a couple of seconds. Don't worry about it. It's
Like
gonna
for real,
follow.
bro. Like you tripping, nigga.
All
You
right,
crazy woman.
Let me go to the women. So same thing, but women, do you feel like it's hard for men to support women emotionally? Tab, go ahead, take it.
I do, but it's just because of the nature of men. We were raised to always tell me how you feel. How did that make you feel when mommy did that? Well, I was anyway, but guys aren't raised that way. So then when you get to be like 18 and you're starting dating, now you're responsible for my emotions now. You haven't been responsible for emotions and dealing with them for all this time. So no, you're not, you don't know how to support me emotionally unless you start to work at it and really make an effort to learn it because you haven't been doing this forever. You don't have history for it. So yes, it is hard, but I do think it can be done. It just takes an effort.
Let me go to Wayne said, everyone on this panel got more people to complain about than people they have to speak positively about.
I love everybody, bro.
Oh,
All
Even
right,
people that do me
facts.
wrong.
go ahead, Stacy.
I agree with Tab. I truly do. But there's a time. It's never too late to learn and try to be supportive towards your mate or with your mate. You know, and yeah, vice versa. I agree with the men, women, everybody. I mean, just be supportive and learn about your mate's emotions and what it takes for them to be okay, if you will. So, yep, that part.
Flanagan said, and each one of you is different. All right, Tara.
Who told you to know all of
Um,
them?
I do think that it is hard for men to support women emotionally. I think I don't know if it's just the nature of men now to be fed up with women, specifically Black women. Again, as I already addressed this panel, I think that the men on this panel sometimes are super negative towards women, specifically Black women. We can't get an answer that doesn't turn negative. However, I feel like sometimes men are so focused on how they think. Like, you guys are supposed to be so much more logical, although I know some men who are way more emotional than I am, and that's saying a lot. But like, here's the scenario that brought about this thought for me. So the woman had a hard day and was just really, really emotional. She had a hard day at work. She was talking to her man, not a friend, her man. And she said something to the effect of, he was like, well, if you had a hard day, you can go ahead and rest. We don't have to talk right now. And she was like, no, the sound of your voice or talking to you is making me better. And his response was, well, I'm not really a talkative person. And then he just stopped talking and sat there and held the phone.
Dang.
Exactly. And I was just like, what? And to him, I hope, because I believe, they've been together for a minute. I think he, does love her, but I just don't think that you can. How do you love somebody and that is your response? She just said to you, I'm in this vulnerable state and all I want is you. Not you got to get up and come and see me, take me out to dinner, none of that. I just want to hear your voice. And you stop talking. This isn't an argument. This is just, I am going to choose to not be there for her when I see she's going through something. My option is she's upset and she's hurting. I'll offer her to get off the phone. She says, I need you, and you do anything but give that to her. And that's acceptable. Or when we say that women are hurting and we're going through this and we're angry a lot, do you care to find out why? Or do you just want to tell us that we're supposed to magically delicious know what you need and how you need it, and no matter what we're going through, cater to you? I think it's very hard for you guys to understand how much you hurt us, how much the world hurts us, how much we need y'all, and how unavailable you make yourselves.
And it's so many women out here. Let me add something. So many women out here that are so supportive towards or for their man, for their men. You know what I'm saying? And men should be the same for the women. It's as simple as that. It's all we supporting everything, for supporting your goals, supporting your life, supporting everything to where you can't even support our feelings or know what we're going through and try to be there. It's not good. And you all need to really think about that. The men that don't. Okay, not saying to every man, because I'm not that one that just blame the men. I'm for everybody. That part.
I love it.
I just don't think men were ever taught to be in their emotions and feelings like we
That's
were.
okay. That's
We
okay. That's okay. Tab, that's okay, but it's always a time and place to learn. If your woman is saying this is how I'm feeling, this is how you're making me feel, you need to support me, blah blah blah.
Right,
you need
I
to
get
do
that.
But
hold on. Okay, but if I've never been taught to how to do what okay, he heard that, but they process it differently. So we're wanting them to react like a woman. They're not going to react like I'm going to react to you telling me that you're upset. They don't have that in them. They're not built the same way we are, and we want them to
No, we're not. We're not asking them to act like a woman. We're not asking them to do that.
I heard Tara say too. She was like, I just want him to do this.
I'm not. Remember,
even when I laughed at the story that she gave about when he was like, well, okay, I'm gonna just get off the phone. It's because men process and think, well, this is what she needs. This is really what she needs, because they're thinking 3 streets down the road and down the corner.
Well, just listen to what she said she needs. I don't need you to guess at nothing. She told you verbatim what she needed.
What do you need him for?
Ain't even
I don't want
it. Okay, wait a minute. We just got through having a conversation.
I got a little squeaky voice.
Right. Listen, we just had a conversation where the men were talking, and I forgot what we were talking about with this question. But like I think it was Louis who said, well, we were talking about how women weren't taught to do this and do this like the German woman. And it's like, well, we got to stop using that as an excuse. Eventually the women got to figure it out. Well, that's what we're going to say here too. Eventually the men have to figure it out.
That's a woman's role. That doesn't say something from women's.
It's bullshit that a woman's role is supposed to teach a man about his emotions. That's outrageous.
The German femininity is a woman's role. That's right.
Yes, I'm not talking about femininity. I'm talking about men learning their emotions. We can't just say it's okay for them to never learn.
Sarah, you and I were given dials to play with. We were taught nurturing from being 2 years old. They were given a truck and taught to solve puzzles. So you can't tell somebody to solve puzzles.
But you can't be in your 30s and 40s and still not have figured that out. I'm sorry, it's not acceptable.
But you don't know how to do it. We struggle with them as well. That's like we think, oh,
Tab. So Tabitha, what's the fix? What's the excuses? What's the fix?
Exactly. What's the fix? So look, I'm gonna say this, y'all. Listen to me. So I say all the time that I have a grown son, right? Wait, Louis. I say all the time I have a grown son, right? I mean, if you are struggling with how to be emotional and all this, in tuned and tapped in with your females, so he had a mother. I raised him, so he knows how to be, tapped in the women's feelings and all this. But at the same time, now I talk to him like all the time. We talk about this. It's never too late to learn. You know what I'm saying? And just like you're giving excuses for them. Maybe so. They maybe didn't learn how to be nurturing or anything. And at this point, they need to know if they want to be in a relationship. If they want to be in a relationship with a woman who's emotional, they need to learn how to solve problems. They need to learn how to.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hold on, let's get some order. Ricky, Wayne comments ain't showing on the screen, but he said
we don't care.
To Sarah, when you was talking about the guy and the girl, Wayne said that nigga don't like her, laughing my ass off. Then he said, y'all niggas know y'all talking over each other. And he says, if a girl tells me an issue, if it's nothing that I can actually fix by physical action, that I don't know how to help you if it's solely
okay, so you don't.
See, that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Look, I gotta say something.
Men are problem solvers.
So he needs to learn how. He needs to learn. If he don't, he needs to learn. Fuck that. Fuck all these excuses. Fuck all these excuses. That's done. All these, y'all can tell us.
You missing it, man.
No, y'all can tell us we need to do something. Y'all can say we need to do something and expect for us to do it, but y'all don't want to learn. But y'all don't want to learn. Well, how the fuck does that? Does that make sense? No.
You don't even know what I'm finna say.
No. Oh well, I'm just saying. I was talking about his comment. I wasn't even on you. But and this is a woman's question. This is a woman's question. This is a woman's question. This is a woman's question.
Can I say my part?
It's a woman's question.
Okay. When you tell us the issue is different than the way that y'all receiving it when y'all telling us that. That's all she's saying. It ain't about right or wrong. It's about the way that we communicate. That's what we're talking about.
And we said you need to learn. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to learn.
I'm not receiving it the way that you're saying it. I'm just hearing it to be like thinking if I can change the problem or not. If I can't change the problem, I don't really know what to say at that moment. I shut down because as my mind to go where your issue is. That's all. That's the only thing she's saying.
And now I'm over here stressing out because I don't know how to fuck to even fix the situation. But you need me to fix the situation.
And we have
you need to learn.
And I'm even more stressed out because you mad.
I'm ready to go sell some dough.
We gotta learn the love language.
Can you just mute all of them? Can you just mute them?
Hey, look, real talk. I'm gonna say this, and this is real fact. It's fact.
No, not no real fast. Y'all been real fast for a real long time.
If you know some of the shit that I done did because my
sweet Jesus.
All right, go ahead, Ricky.
They didn't put so much stress.
Hold on, yeah.
I just been letting y'all go. I ain't said nothing.
Go ahead, Ricky.
I ain't saying nothing. I don't even think I want to comment on this because it's only gonna make it worse.
So you did all
Uh,
that for nothing?
Go ahead, Rich.
look, after 10 minutes of trying, I just was like, fuck it. Like I'm just shutting down there, I guess. No,
Now you
but
see how they do me though. That's how they do me. That's how
Go
they do
ahead,
me.
Rich.
But go ahead.
okay, look, but in reality, I do think that it is harder for a man to be emotionally supportive to a woman. I do not think that it is impossible. I do think that we think of things differently. That's where the communication comes into play, and there's a breakdown in communication between men and women. However, with that being said, there is no excuse for being at our grown ages knowing this, and we give people advice all the time on these things, and then we sit up here talking about, no, but I think of it like this. If I can't do this, like that, those, as y'all like to say it, are excuses, and there's no excuse for not being able to communicate effectively with your person. I'm not saying with
That
the
part.
whole world, I'm saying with your person.
That part.
With that being said, as I'm on my journey of self, I have been learning how to effectively communicate and not be so aggressive. And it's not that I want to be aggressive, it is somewhat of a defense mechanism, and I am breaking down some of those traumas and things that causes me to be that way. So I am a work in progress. I am trying, and I am going to just be agreeing and just saying okay to a lot of things, because some of the stuff y'all say do be triggering me, and it be making me revert back to my inner nigga. And I'm trying to put my inner nigga up, and I do. I need to say this real fast. Okay, so when I'm in a relationship, and I'm only speaking for me, I'm not speaking for no other woman. When I'm in a relationship and I get to that point where I'm open and I'm vulnerable with you, then I get to that place where I tell you that I don't feel safe and vulnerable with you anymore, you will never get that back. Like, ever. You ain't gotta ever worry about that person coming back. I'm working on that, people. So just work with me, and y'all try not to be so triggering. Yep, I said y'all. As I'm in therapy. Because listen, the way y'all going back and forth, this ain't showing no love. And y'all all saying the same thing, just in different languages, but y'all can't hear each other. All right, next topic.
All right, Wayne said men don't operate in
No.
emotions. Women don't operate
Cheated.
in physical actions. Men look for instant solutions to a problem. If a girl bitching about it, women want a man to open up about a problem that they can't do shit about physically.
So
And,
y'all are only
and
good
he
for
said
beating people up.
that basically one size don't fit all when it comes to problem solving.
No, it never does. But if
And
it's
not
direct, if your woman tells you, I just need you, I just need to talk to you, I need you to listen to me, or I need you to hold my hand, there's nothing to figure out physically or go sell drugs. Just listen to her or talk to her. If
And
she's
listen,
not leaving
All
anything for
right,
you to guess about.
let me go
look,
to
look,
the
though,
let
Tara.
me
And
go
the
to the
thing
next
is, that
topic. Yeah, we been on this too long. Let me go to
just tell them though. Like you gotta tell them.
hold on.
I just said
No, know
that
what
they
I'm
were
saying?
told.
Like, no, like actually, like when you talk to your man about, like, baby, I'm emotional and I need you. You gotta explain how you need him and what you need him to do, because he don't know what you're talking about. So you
And
really
the
gotta
example
tell
I
him how to.
gave, he was told. I don't know if you didn't hear what I said, but he was told and did the opposite. So that's just a
No, what
small
I'm saying,
example.
right? He
If
was
you tell a
told.
man, I need
Why
you to
not
help me
gonna
with the
read
kids, give
that?
them a bath at night, and you still don't do it. Women tell y'all what we need. You don't listen.
Hey,
Man, they
look,
gonna interpret
let
it how
me
you
go to the
see it.
next topic. Yeah, next topic, next video.
One of the problems that we face as women when we are operating from a place of low self-worth is when we hear somebody tell us something, or when we hear that rejection, when we hear someone say that they don't want something, we become performative, because now we're trying to prove something. We're trying to prove our worth to somebody, and we start rationalizing things to make sense to ourselves, because whatever they're saying doesn't fit the fantasy that we have created. And we have to stop doing that to ourselves as women. I used to have that really bad, especially in my codependence. When a man tells you specifically that I'm not ready, don't hear that I'm not ready right now, but maybe later on I will be ready. No. Don't hear that. Hear exactly what it is that he told you. He's not ready, so that means that he is no longer suitable for what it is that you want in your life.
Tad, what is your thoughts on that?
Hey, boy, them fucking facts.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What is your thoughts on that, Tad?
I always say listen to what somebody tells you, because words are important. So What did he say? He wasn't ready. What was he was not ready for? That's not enough information. It's not. It's not enough information.
Not
But that's what
ready for
she's
Hey,
saying though.
anything.
why he said she
But
made? Why he said she made too much sense for the internet?
He's
Oh
not
my
ready
That's
for
what
mama.
she's
And then
saying.
she
anything.
went, and that
Whatever
was
he's not. What
I can hear.
Tabitha? Whatever he's not ready for. He's just saying if you heard him say he's not ready for something that you know you want, then listen to that and then just be out
yeah.
the door. Just like you said that women need to listen, men need to listen too. Just like we just left off the conversation. That part.
Hey Stacey, I love it. I love it. Fucking
All
love it.
right, Nucci.
Take that question
Yeah,
down. That's the old question.
Oh yeah, my bad.
yeah. So, yeah, for real, that's some truth there. If a person say they not ready and they ain't say like specifically what, that mean almost everything. You know what I'm saying? Um, really shit. Because a person gonna tell you what they not ready for. You know. So they'll lay out some specifics if they really want to be with you, if they fucking with you like that or anything like that. If they ain't laying out no fucking specifics, then yeah, they ain't ready. They ain't ready for shit. They don't want nothing.
All right, Louis.
I feel like it just depends on what they not ready for. I mean, because just because the person saying they not ready, don't mean you should just jump ship. Because a person could be saying, "I'm not ready for a child right now." You know what I'm saying? And they might have a legitimate reason why they not ready to have a kid. They might want to get to a certain place financially. They might have a
Yeah,
certain
that's
job where
laying
they
out
got to
them
travel. And they
specifics.
might want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to get to a place to where they might actually have a legitimate reason. I think too many people scary these days. Everybody running from like love. Everybody running from like good things. I feel like um whatever God has in store for you, man, you should trust your energy enough to be able to see if a person should be good for you. And sometimes people in your life for a season, and sometimes people in your life for a reason. And you just have to live. You can't be um like in a box on the shell and always scared because you're never gonna really explore life. I mean, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. You just keep moving, man. Like, but I feel like people just scared. People go out here every day with guns, ready to shoot everybody. But when you talk about love, everybody scatter the opposite way. Strange to me.
Yeah.
All right,
Facts. I'ma just
yeah,
no
Rick.
Dang, not Nucci. I didn't mean Nucci. My bad. Louis. I'm gonna just disagree with you because if a person say that they're not ready for something and that's something that you're ready for, then y'all not aligned. And it's okay to not be aligned, and it's okay to go, to dip out. And it's not like, oh, I'm gonna sit here and wait on you to finally get ready because now I'm wasting my life waiting on you. So I just look at it a little different than you do. But in that instance, like if somebody know your self worth, if a man, and this is for women, if a man tells you that you want a relationship, that's not what he wants. He wants you to be the side piece. If you okay with being the side piece, continue to be the side piece. You shouldn't be okay with being the side piece because you should know that you worth more than being a side piece. But just know your self-worth. Don't be out here trying to have these imaginary competitions with yourself, trying to prove to this man that you everything that he said he wanted, but you're not who he wants. Because if you were who he wanted, then y'all would come to a mutual agreement and compromise on what it is that y'all want. You ain't gonna never make a motherfucker be ready for something that you ready for. It ain't gonna never happen. And the moment that you force him, and I'm heavy on the force. The moment that you force him to try to be something and be ready for something that he not ready for, it's only gonna end badly for you.
Wayne said, kind of like trying to say, mugs need to take words at face value and stop thinking there are lines to read between. Nah, they said what they said, and he said, hold on. And he said a person don't have to be ready when you're ready. However, you don't have to wait on them to be ready either. All right, Tone Bone.
Hey, that's some of the realest shit I never said. Hey, for real, but hey, I've been in plenty of situations. Where I tell a motherfucker, it ain't even about like being in a relationship and leaving for another person or nothing like that. Like if I feel like wherever we at in life, whatever we got going, whatever we've been through, I get to a point like, hey, look, I can't be who I was to you anymore. Like I say it in my way of saying it. You hear me? And motherfuckers be listening, but don't be listening, and then hold me, then be later on getting mad at me and shit, and I be feeling guilty and shit because I'm hurting you, and I don't be wanting to hurt nobody. You get what I'm saying? But I'm like, I told you I can't be this guy for you no more. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason it may be. And like a lot of times, especially when I'm withdrawing into myself, I ain't got time for nothing to nobody but to fix my shit or whatever I got going. To where, but I like a motherfucker tell you, and it's like women fall in love with the potential of what you are, right? It's like women seeing us what we don't see in ourselves, especially when they care about you. And a lot of times they see us making them decisions, and especially if she love you, and like to where she'll like go into the situation if she's not listening to you. It's not her not listening to you. I think it's more so her caring to the point where she feel like you making a bad decision and making bad decisions for yourself, and she don't want to see you go. Like that's how that's my rationale for it, and so that's how I make it understand how women, but they truly don't hear when a man say, "Hey, I can't do it for you. I can't." So they put more pressure on the man to make sure that he get it done, and not even mention that I can't do it for you. I'm just gonna.
Tone Wayne said, "Fuck you, feel guilty for a Tone. You told them the truth, and they didn't believe fat meat was greasy."
Yeah, man, but if I care about you, bro, I don't want to be the reason you in pain. Not me.
All right, Tara.
Oh, okay. Here I am. Wait a minute. Okay. Yes, I agree with what Kita, whatever her name is, said. I think a lot of times, I don't think that women, so we're talking about what men can and cannot deal with regarding their emotions. When Tab was talking about that for them, I don't think a lot of women are equipped to deal with rejection. You know, a lot of women have never had to approach a man or ask him out. A lot of women don't go forth and do a lot of things that cause them to have to hear, I don't want you anymore. I don't love you anymore. Or whatever, no, you can't have my phone number, whatever it is that rejection comes from a man. So when we hear that, we're thinking, okay, well, I messed up there, but we can still fix it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to prove to him that how he sees me or what he thinks I am or am not capable of, that I can do it or I can stop it. And we go into this hyper mode because we just don't want to deal with it ending, or we don't want him to be right if he doesn't believe in us anymore. And I think we do. And this is not for everything. Sometimes you're gonna have fights, sometimes you're gonna disagree, and it may not be the end. Like somebody was saying earlier, somebody may be telling me I want to have a kid, and she ain't kept a job more than a month ever in her life. And he says, I'm not ready now because he's the mature one. Maybe he can bring her around. So again, with like Louis said, I don't think everybody should be running away from love and trying to throw it away and give it away. Because guess what? You're gonna have to start all over again with somebody else and learn them and make the same mistakes or different mistakes and all of that. So sometimes if it's not a super egregious thing, sometimes it's better just to fix it where you already at. You probably got less stuff to fix with this person than you would starting all the way over. But I do think that sometimes with us, we are guilty of that, all because we don't know how to handle rejection.
Wayne said, "Men do it too, so we can get that bullshit out the way." Since that's the theme of the show tonight. So,
Boy, y'all get away with so we can't do nothing. Ooh, I swear to God.
Stacey, did you give your answer earlier?
Sarah, I agree.
Who
Thank
get
you.
because I'm waiting.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to say this. I used to be that one that was rejecting everybody. So I don't know if it's now that I've gotten older, it's like, oh, hell, I want what I want. And I'm the superwoman. I should have what I want. And that's not how it goes, especially with me going to this new therapist. Oh, my God, I love it. I go tomorrow noon. But anyway, so my thing is like when somebody says no or they don't want something, listen to them and just know your worth. Just like who said that? Ricky said, know your worth, know you're better, and just move along. And if they don't want what you want, somebody does. So it's always somebody for everybody, and probably even better that part.
All right, next video.
Like a lot of us be in relationships with people that make us feel guilty for evolving.
Ooh.
Like it's a lot of jealousy within people's relationships that they are actively in, because you elevating is a mirror to what I'm not. So you getting that promotion at the job. Now I feel like as a man, I'm not making enough money, or I'm insufficient in terms of my role in this relationship. So now I'm gonna make you feel guilty for it. Now I'm gonna dissuade you from trying to do things that deep down I know is gonna make you a better you. But because it makes me feel like a worse of me, I'll serve as a roadblock for it. So I think we gotta be careful of just jealous partners within a relationship. That shit sound crazy, but it's real.
It's real. No, that's real as hell.
That nigga was talking that shit. All right, go ahead, Louis. That nigga was talking
That's a
that
fact.
shit.
That's a fact.
That
That's
nigga
a
was
fact.
talking that super facts.
That's you got that all the time, man. You can be laying with the op and not even realize that you laying with the op. You
Talk
know,
that
you
shit.
thinking that this person to be the person that got your back 100%, but this person is really your number one enemy. You know what I'm saying? And that's right there, because you know you can't get around that. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I think that's the main reason that most relationships fail. I feel like because they're not pouring into each other. I feel like if you pouring everything you've got into that person, and that person pouring everything that they got into you, y'all shouldn't fail for real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's when person trying to stay over here and keep everything they self, and this person over here trying to keep everything they self. Y'all already separated. So
All right, Nucci.
Yeah, honestly, man, this is he's speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? It's jealousy everywhere. It's jealousy and envious shit. It's every fucking word. These people out here don't know how to not uh be jealous or envious of somebody else's come up. It's everybody want to take it personal that somebody else is getting something or got something, or that they this to somebody,
Talk that
or
shit.
that they that to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like uh it's all that shit shouldn't matter. That show your insecurities.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And that's shit. That's really all I got to say about that. I don't deal with insecure ass people. You should be secure with who you are, how you look, and all that shit. If that's who you choose to fucking be and what you choose to look like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Tab.
He said, wait a minute, it kind of sounds like he calls people ugly if that's what you choose to look like.
Yeah. So some people just what you are.
Nigga, talk that
What's that mean?
shit.
Yeah, so is the question, or like to the comment, like, do I believe relationships have jealousy?
Yeah.
Yes, duh. I experienced the hell out of that shit. I was a person that, you know, I was very successful at work, but I've always been submissive, man, and it sucks because you can be submissive and the person, like, you could be so fucking lucky because you got somebody that's like can elevate and like be like the ride or die chick and knows how to, like, I guess, quote unquote, stay in her place, and then you choose to be my competitor, and like it sucks so bad, and that's why I'm divorced. That's why, because I think out of everything else, I would have never gotten a divorce if I didn't feel like you were dead ass against me. Dead fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it definitely does exist with the person that you take vows with under God. Yes, it does. So
Ricky.
It's weird.
Yeah, Ricky.
I definitely think it exists. That happened to me with my ex-husband. I mean, it happened to me a few times. I always try to pour into people, like, because I'm rooting for everybody to win. I don't care who it is. I be wanting you to win. Um, and that can be a relationship killer or an actual killer. Some people just like super jealous. I don't understand it, but like some people are just like super jealous. And it's crazy that it's like that. You should be like rocking with your person. But nah, you're not rocking with your person. Instead, you over here, y'all should be over there playing footsie. Now y'all over there playing pistol pop. I don't get it.
I'm sorry, Ricky. Time out. Stacey Lacey. She said footsie.
Oh,
But
yeah.
see the footsies. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ricky.
I'm just saying, like that's how life be. Like you go from that to it get real bad sometimes. Like jealousy of motherfucker. I want people to do better in life. Like I don't never want to be jealous of my mate. Like if my mate winning, I'm winning. Shit, we winning together. And unless you like one of them black guys that start winning and then start messing with white chicks, then you're not winning no more. Like, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. It was a joke. People don't take it personal.
They
Hilarious.
still be winning.
Or German chicks, and I speak German, which is crazy because I just wouldn't have never thought that. Like, but yeah, I'm wholeheartedly for my mate winning, and like I've never ever in all of my life ever been jealous of my mate, like freaking ever. I'm gonna
Hey,
be jealous of the person I love. Like that's stupid as shit.
it happens. Go ahead,
I
Tara.
know it do.
Um,
Crazy.
I know that this exists because I have friends who have talked about this, and I've seen men admit this on podcasts on social media about when they were younger and dumber and how they used to this, that, and the third. But for me, because I've always, in every relationship I've been in, made more money than the dude that I was with. Some of them not significantly, but I still made more money. So when I was with men in my relationship, I haven't had that many. I was married for 11 years. That took up a bunch of time, but I made sure every dude, after we broke up, and not that the intent was to break up, but every dude I ever messed with is always better off when we end. When I taught a nigga how to read, I will, and that's one of my proudest moments because the school system and his parents failed him, and I came in and said, okay, I can't allow you to, be like this. So for me, whether I helped you get into a school that got you a new job, whether I helped you elevate and get into a new job, wrote your resume, whatever it is, I came through and made you better. I'm about upgrading the person that I'm with, just like I'll let them upgrade me if they can. I've never experienced that yet, but I'm not opposed to it. So for me, there was no need for them to be jealous because I came in and said, okay, let me help pick you up. Let me help you get to something better. That's what I'm here for. But I do know that this does happen. It's dangerous. Men have killed women before. Been so jealous they've gone up and beat their bosses up because the boss said good morning, like crazy, crazy stuff. So my question to anybody who would think like that is this: why would you be jealous of the person if they're winning? Don't you understand that if they're winning, you're winning because you're with them?
Tara.
Go ahead, Tara.
Well, that's only
No.
if they're gonna help you win back or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Tara,
So
turn that
it's
camera back on, please.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna wait too.
I'm just saying. So what she said, she don't have a problem with, like, because they're winning. But listen, y'all. For me, like, I don't put like African guy. Let's just use him for example. He got his whole engineering degree. When I helped write papers and shit and all that, helped him win, and now he's gone and shit like that. It's a thing. It's a good thing if you guys gonna win together, or he's gonna stick there. But he's moving on to the next motherfucker. That's not good. So know who you went and know if they gonna be there. So I wouldn't put all my time and energy into anybody else or whatever unless it was a sure thing that they were going to be there. Like, too many women do that. We help them win and then these men move along. Fuck that. No. Time out. Time out.
Was that your answer to the?
Yeah, that's my answer. That part.
It's my turn.
Go ahead, Tad. What you was gonna say?
I have to clarify this because I'm gonna look at you different. Was this someone you dated or a friend that didn't know how to read?
Somebody I dated.
We date niggas that don't know how to read out here. Got it.
Well, I
Ain't
was
nobody
I
say
was
shit about
young.
shit I do.
I was young and I was in my 20s. But here's the thing: I didn't know that we
Oh, well,
met
you
at work.
ain't no,
But
because you
listen,
always
listen.
got on my ass for
Tabitha,
talking to
listen
felons. This
sometimes.
year not give me hard time for talking
Listen
to
to me.
felons.
But
You
it
already
doesn't
talking
look.
about Mary had a
We
little
were at
man.
work. We met at work. He was able to get a professional job. Like, how the hell was I supposed to know? But then when I was
No
talking to him,
shade
I
to
think
him, but
so. I'm
I'm
gonna
letting you
stop
know that.
talking to him because I figured out. So I'm just gonna keep letting him down like everybody else in his life did.
That's how I
Man,
felt
what
about
the
felons
fuck?
when you told me
You
you had
sound like Mary
a car.
Poppins.
Right.
Nah, he can read. He went and got his GED. He's doing great in life right now, and I'm glad I played that part, whether we worked out or not.
Okay.
Hey,
And my
Ted says
friend
dating
here,
Ted says dating a nigga that can't read, but never mind shaking my
But
head.
never mind, Ted. See, Ted's a fucking
Right.
Virgo. I'm with you.
And
Like,
then
huh? What?
I
somebody
didn't know it at
said,
first, but I'm not gonna break up with him because of it after I already like him.
and they
If
said
I ever
cocaine is
dated
a
you
hell of
and
a
you still
drug.
alive but you dead and you couldn't read and I didn't know it, don't ever tell me that shit.
Hey,
Let me not know.
That's
Don't
hey,
so
come out my
messed
tab.
up.
I couldn't read either.
hey,
Nope.
Tom. Hey,
Don't tell
hey,
me.
hey, Ted says, Bone, you missed the cipher to argue on her. LOL.
and that beat was what?
But go ahead, Tom. Go ahead and
I nah. And look,
drop the knowledge on her for these haters.
I see this shit differently because I had this topic come up in therapy for me for real. Like back when I was really going through some shit. Hey, when I was really like getting into therapy, right? I told the girl that I was with at the moment, I said, hey, I feel like I'm starting to see the value of myself again. Like I'm becoming a better me. Her response to me was that's scary. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I said I'm finna be a better me and it's scary.
They hate it. They hate it when you try to think.
Like to where the thing is, but like it bothered me because like I love you. You the one that I'm with. You actually seeing me go through something. Like I'm showing you I'm going through this. So the fact that I'm showing you and tell you everything, that means you mean something to me. So if I tell you that I'm growing, I feel like that's a benefit for us. But your response is, oh, that's scary. To where I mentioned this to my therapist, and she said the thing is like it's more so people be scared that you're gonna leave them. Like once you level up and become something else, you're
Yep.
not gonna love me no more. You're not gonna want me no more. You're not gonna be here for me no more. So it's a fear that they're operating out of. Not more so a jealousy. They like it's like once you like I'm a regular motherfucker. You became a millionaire. Why would you want to be with me? I ain't got
Because
shit.
you love them.
Man, love is a strong motherfucking word when you're around a lot of you around my bum ass every day right now because we make hundreds. Now you got millions coming in. You around niggas that's skinny every day on purpose. You're around niggas that look like goddamn me Denzel Washington in '98. You hear me? Every day, all day. It's truly a heavy thing to deal with when somebody level up to a level that you're not on. I had to understand it. I ain't say I ain't with her and all that. It's fuck that bitch because you got me fucked up. But if people operate out of fear, so it's like it's understandable. You know, it is what it is. You just got to be secure in yourself and secure your relationship enough to believe that your mate won't never turn back, and you got to never turn back on your mate.
All right. Did everybody go?
Yeah.
All right. Let me read this last topic for the day. So I'll put it on the screen. So it says, my husband's BM threw a birthday party for their 10-year-old daughter yesterday. The BM told my husband that I was not invited, so my husband did not go.
Oh wow.
Now my husband's family, mostly unmarried women, are bashing him for his decision to stand with me, and they are accusing him of being a bad father. His own mother said that I should have been understanding and not become upset if he had gone to the party without me. The BM and I have no bad blood. We have never been disrespectful to one another, have not had an argument or any dispute, but she told my husband that I was not welcome to the party because of my attitude. By the way, his daughter loves me, and I am known for being very kind and direct. Is my husband right for standing with me, or should have left me behind to attend his daughter's party to satisfy the family he came from?
Can
Never
I go
dare to
first?
take
Because
this.
I'm at this birthday
He
party and
told me I could go first
I
because
didn't
I ain't
hear
went
him. So
first
go
all
ahead.
night. I will
Go
say
ahead,
this.
Tabitha. Go
I
ahead,
think
Tabitha.
I think did you say Tara or
Tabitha.
Tabitha?
Said terror.
Tabitha.
I thought so. I don't think you play games with your kids like that. Look, this woman didn't have anything to do with you making that kid. I don't care if your baby mama didn't invite her. That woman is not gonna die because she didn't go to that 10-year-old party. And if she cares that much, she could throw the girl party on y'all next weekend with her. But to not go and support your daughter to defend, or whatever the hell it is, you to protect, or whatever you think it is, stand with in solidarity your wife, makes no sense, because it hurts your daughter. This was something you were trying to do to hurt your ex, to prove a point to her, like, oh, you can't run my household, you don't run me. But your daughter gets hurt and left out and disrespected in the process, and now you might cause a rift between her and your wife. So I just think this is a bad idea all the way around. I would have gone to my daughter's party, even if I just stayed for 30 minutes and then went back or something like that. But you don't do your kids like that for no wife or no husband or anything like that. This is tragic to me.
All right, Ricky.
I'm conflicted on this one. One, because they became one, so she know what comes with that package deal. The BM is most definitely being petty, especially if they've never had an argument, never had any disputes, no nothing. The BM definitely needs to grow the fuck up and quickly, because at the end of the day, she's trying to use the baby as a pawn. Because you're like, oh, I'm throwing her a party and your wife can't come, and you know that your daughter loves his wife. That is petty on the BM. Now, for the husband, yes, the husband should have went with his to his child's party still, and he should have brought his wife with him, just because. Who the fuck you think you is? Because she loves all of y'all, so all of y'all need to be standing in motherfucking unison together. Now, with that being said, Ricky, I gotta go to this birthday party because
All right, Ricky. Salute. All right.
She said you won't be at work.
I agree with everything she said, except for bring the wife with them. I respect the space. I don't go places that I'm not wanted or invited to and stuff. So I mean, you gotta kind of satisfy everybody in that. And I can't. It's hard for me to speak on it because I ain't hardly dated nobody that had kids. So,
because what if the wife can't fight? She show up and get stomped out. That's just don't do that. Don't do that.
She carries it.
What if she don't though? You're right, Tabitha. You do not show up someplace where you, not even where you're not wanted. You were expressly told not to show up.
To go. Why? The last thing I would want to do is, even if he was like, "No, you can come on. You extension of me." I hear that. She don't want me there, babe. But I would have encouraged him still. You should still go. You know, drop off something to your baby for her birthday. Send my love, and we'll see her later. I don't go places. She don't do that.
Exactly.
All right, Stacy.
Yeah, no, but I don't play them type of games, because if somebody comes, I got an attitude. I'm always gonna have attitude. When is that gonna change? Either you gonna be for me, with me, or not, and I'm gonna be the same with you. So no, I'm not playing them type of games. If she don't want me there, I don't have to be there. But I would definitely let you go, because I know who you coming home to, and that's your daughter. You know, I believe men should be a part of their kids' life. I was never that one not to have, be in support of my man having a relationship with his child. So, yeah, that part.
All right, Nucci.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky pretty much hit it on the nose on both ends for real. You know what I'm saying? I would say you got to find a medium in this shit when it's a man. You know what I'm saying? When you're a man anyway, and you're dealing with this kind of shit. You got to be adult. You got to be an adult about your situation and know what your shit is and know who the fuck you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, this man probably already knew that and expected that from his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So, it should have probably been something that he warned her ass about anyway. His wife. You know, like, hey, she might whatever. So don't flip the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's you know who you dealing with. I know what kind of crazy ass shit my baby mama did after we broke up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go into a new relationship or whatever right after that and be like, hey, yeah, everything got peachy between me and her. Nah, she did some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So shit, let a motherfucker know. You know who you dealing with. You know?
All right, Tone. Bone Ruffin.
Yeah. All right, check this out. If my baby mama tell me I can't bring my woman to the party, I ain't coming. especially if it ain't no like issues or nothing like that. Like that's just like some shit. Hey, look, man, I pay child support. I decided a long time ago I'm gonna deal with the state and not deal with these women because dealing with the state is a little bit better because they can take my money and I'm done with the situation. I contribute to my boys however it needs and sees fit beyond that, but beyond anything that requires anything other than that type of thought, I ain't fucking with it. So if you're throwing a party and my guy can't come, it's cool. Next time we get him, we gonna take him somewhere. The first time we get him, I don't know, but he gonna have a party. He gonna have 2 fucking parties.
Yeah.
Get the fuck up. And ain't like I'm gonna deprive my son. Oh, you ain't there to celebrate. Fuck all that. You ain't finna make me feel bad, bitch. Like shut the fuck up. He can have fun with you and yours. And when y'all done, he gonna have fun with me and mine. Like straight up, it ain't like this just. I be even mad at my woman for even posting this shit after everything happened. Like, girl, leave that fucking shit alone. That's childish shit. We grown. What the fuck? Don't post that shit on Facebook. Let that bitch make herself look bad. We don't do that. We don't fraternize with peasants. You hear me?
All right, Louis.
I agree with Tone on that. If anything, I probably come through and drop something off if I had something that I needed to get to my daughter on that particular day. But if I wasn't jamming like that, I would already have my child own party and situation already set up. Not to say that her mama couldn't come if she wasn't on no drama type of stuff, but I'm not finna go through the weird stuff if I'm with somebody. I'm not finna go through the weird stuff and make them feel uncomfortable about coming and they play a part in that person's life as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna neglect my child because I'm gonna make sure my child got what they need, but I ain't finna go through that. That's just too much weird energy.
All right.
Boy, you know the type of stuff you have to deal with if you go to the party without your woman.
All right, man. Let me get to this first call so we can get out of here.
For Brad? Yeah. Hey, Brad, how you doing? This Poncho, man. I'm one of Marcus's boys. How you doing, man? Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I talked to Marcus, man. He was telling me about, the playoff party, man, for Sunday, man. So he told me if it was cool that I would come through, man. I just wanted to call and holler at you, see if I need to bring anything, food or some drinks or whatever, you know? You friends with Marcus? Yeah. This is Poncho, man. I'm friends with Marcus. Okay, yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah. Well, no, you ain't the bring nothing unless, of course, you drinking something special. But yeah, it's just gonna be me, Marcus, and a couple other boys gonna be here. And whatever you gonna bring, it's BYOB. So yeah, that's cool. Okay. What time y'all starting, man? He told me like around 1. Yeah. I'm gonna be there all day, but come on through about 1, 2 o'clock. Just before the game gets started. We'll have got the flat screen going. Everything to be laid out. So yeah, just come on through whenever you come through. All right, just remember, man, Poncho. All right, I'll be there. Poncho, got it. All right, cool. All right, peace. Hello. Hey, Brad. Yo. Hey, Poncho again, man. Listen, real quick. How much food and liquor do you have? I think we got enough for Sunday. What you got going on? What's up? Yeah. I got like 3 boys gonna ride with me, man. I just want to make sure you got enough over there. Okay, who is this again? This Poncho. We talked about 30 minutes ago. This Poncho. Marcus' friend. Right. Okay. I remember I called you about 30 minutes ago. Told you Marcus told me it was cool. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Phone been ringing back and forth. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's all right, but we ain't trying to overload the joint, man. Just I know Marcus, and if you're a friend of his, then that's cool. You can come through. It ain't but 3 guys, man. It ain't but 3 guys coming with me, man. They real cool, man. We'll bring something to put on your pit or whatever. It'll be good. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah. Come on through, man. All right. I talk to you. All right, Brett. Wait. Is one of them Marcus? Is one of the guys Marcus? Yeah. No. I got it's 3 guys. Me, I make 4. So 3 other guys. Yeah, whatever, man. That's cool. Yeah, bring them through, man. Come on. It's fine. All right. Later. Hello. Hey, Brad, Poncho again, man. Listen, hey, I'm gonna bring one more. I'm gonna bring one more person with me, dog. Hold, pump your brakes, player. Wait, hold up, hold the up. Now, what's up? You Marcus's friend. Yeah. Me and my Poncho. Yeah, okay. I know you Poncho, man, but you bringing everybody but the Cisco kid up, and Marcus is cool with me. That's my boy. We go way back. And if you cool with him too, then okay, you can come. You know, I'm trying to have an NBA playoff game. You bringing the whole NBA with you. No. It ain't like that, man. But, man, I mean, the place ain't that big. You know, my wife is going to be coming through here. And, you know, I got the house laid out. I told her I wasn't going to destroy the place. I just got out the doghouse like 2 weeks ago. I ain't trying to that up. So if you coming through, you come through. You know, bring one or two people with you, but that's it. Okay, but listen, hear what I decided. I mean, I ain't gonna bring them dudes with me. I'm just gonna bring a little lady friend with me, man. If that's that cool, I'm just gonna bring a little lady friend. No dude. Okay, that's cool. Now you're talking. Okay, because I know she ain't gonna eat up a bunch of so come on through here with her and, you know, be done with it. That's fine. Right. I'm gonna call Simone now and tell her that she coming with me, okay? What's her name? Her name's Simone. That's funny. That's my wife's name. Oh, okay. But maybe they'll hook up while we watching the game. That'll be cool. She ain't gonna be here. So I'll send her and her girls with their nails done. Okay. So check this out, man. I'm gonna reach out to Simone and let her know that we're gonna leave it and get over there like about 1. And you say it's cool, right? Yeah, it's cool, man. That's a whole lot better than bringing a bunch of up in here. But okay, bet. Yeah. Now check this, man. Mine, you know, my friend, she married, you know, and she wanted to get away from her husband for a minute, man. I guess they've been going through, so, you know, just keep that on. Hold on, back up there. Back up. You bring in a married woman named Simone. What are the odds of that? My wife's name is Simone. Okay, well, no, I mean, this one, Simone is, her last name is. That's my last name. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, dog. This Simone is light skinned. Yeah, you keep on describing her. She's light skinned, 5'1", short hair, got the alley cut. Yeah, that's. Oh, how long you been with my wife? Hey, dog, me and Simone been friends for a minute, man. It wasn't until like a couple weeks ago she reached out to me and said she was going through some. She reached out to you to tell you that she's going through some stuff with a dude. Well, I'm that dude. Okay. How long you been seeing my wife? Hey, man, you know, about a year, but who counting? You know what I'm saying? A year. That's about the time we started having some issues. Yeah. Y'all come on over to this party. Hey, man, I'm sure we can try to figure this kind of situation out. No. Pump your brakes. You're my wife. I don't give a about you. I don't give a about her either. You know, they say, you know what? I've always believed this. There are no mistakes up in this. Everything happens the way it's supposed to be. So it's funny how you call me. Okay. Listen, man. Listen. How do you get this number? My boy gave me. No. There's no question. How you get this number? You probably called me directly from her. That's how you got this number. My boy gave me this. No, dog. Leave Simone out of this, man. No, you can't tell me right now. You know, I'm about to get up this phone with you right now. I'm gonna call her. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna call her at all. Don't tell her you my wife. Just bring her to the party. I got a guest list for your. I got a 380. I got a Smith. I got a Wesson. I got a size 14 Timber that go right up your. So you just come on over to this party. Okay. Hey man. Listen. My boy gave me your number, man. So I don't know who my boy is. Marcus said he don't know you. Marcus don't know me, but guess who else knows me though that you don't know? Well, say something. Hey, Brad, this is nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your boy Marcus got me to prank phone call you. What? I don't give a. This is so. I'm gonna get off, yeah.
Yeah, that is the end of our mother freaking show up in this bud. Stacy, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Oh, I'm tired, y'all. Hey, y'all, just watch out for me. I got a lot going on, but I don't care to talk about stuff. You guys enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Peace out.
All right, Tabitha, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Tabitha Shantae on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm looking for all boutique owners because I need something hot to wear for Fashion Week in New York. Thanks.
I'm a boutique owner.
You don't own shit.
Called Lace. Lacy shit.
You had bars lingerie with
My designer
the
name,
with
Lacy.
the models.
Let me know what size. Let me know what size you wear. I know people. They may let you just.
I'm a 12, 14.
Okay, they may. Okay, I'll hook.
Yes.
I hit them up. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Louis, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
You can find me on Instagram at Gateway Louis. I got intellectmatter.org. Check it out, man. And I got a few other things. Celebrity Uber Ride. We should be doing that soon with
Oh, yeah,
Lazy
definitely. I'm gonna
G
call you about
Coach.
that tomorrow for sure too.
You already know, man. We got that hood daycare coming soon.
Thanks. All right, Nucci, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Yeah, shit, man. A couple of things. Nucci Bang on Instagram, Facebook, or Crime Scene Nucci, either one. Type them up, they gonna come up. Uh, Fucking Crime Scene Music, STL on Google. Go to my website for all this shit that's coming. I got It's About TV, It's About Clothing coming. I got a motherfucking manufacturer now. You know what I mean? So nine shit finna crack off. So I'm doing my designs, getting everything ready. You know, I'm about to drop. I'll probably be dropping the mock-ups and shit by the end of the week for real.
Hey,
But
bro, I'm sorry. Can you do my taglines and stuff? Remember, I asked you about that. Can you do that?
oh yeah. I can get you together.
Okay, and I got that money coming for you too. All right.
All right. So
Yesterday was Nucci's birthday too, so happy belated birthday to her.
Happy
yeah,
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Now the more important birthdays, like mine in 30 days. Got that one out the way.
Fuck it.
Is that all, Nucci? Got some more?
Yeah, but nah, that's it. Shit, like I said, things coming up. Look, things gonna be posted on the website. So, like I said, go to crimescenemusic.stl.com. I mean, on Google, and then just click on my website. Google me.
Bars. All right, y'all just stay tuned. Y'all know I'm always working on something, so I just be dropping stuff out of nowhere. So we'll see y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.